A lot of people ask me, Donovan, why did you create the Awaken the Man Within Warrior program? And I tell them because losing weight is a journey in itself. Getting more fit is a journey in itself, your career, everything like that. And so you need tools to be successful in life. And so over the last 17 years, I've worked with people to help them with their health goals, eating better, losing weight, super successful in the results we've gotten. And a few of them over time started having issues sticking with it, long term. I thought, why is that happening? And the main cause is what's going on here, right? What's going on inside your head and your mindset. So you can do all you want to say, oh, I can will my way into this, willpower it, focus on, just being stronger. I got to gut it out. You can shame yourself into it. But you really want to change your identity and reframe how you view your world. So when you view your world from the archetypes, for instance, for the archetype for the warrior, it's about 4 parts of your personality. So you have a king archetype in your mind. You have a warrior archetype in your mind. The magician's in there and the lover, and they all work together. They make you congruent. But some people are dominant in one part and passive in another, and they might even be dormant. So dormant means they've given up. They've basically been kind of pushed down. And so that's why I created the program, because it deals with the psychological aspect of this, not to do psychotherapy, but to give you tools to make you mentally stronger to reach your goals. And it doesn't mean you're weak. It just means stronger in terms of the skill set you have to reach your goals. And that's important. So the warrior, for instance, is the archetype that makes things happen. And that's why I start with the warrior first, because you need to just start doing stuff. You can make all the great grand plans that you want, but if you don't start with the first step, nothing happens. And that sounds obvious. And people are like, oh yeah, duh, Donovan, that's how it works. But they keep coming to me and they're not taking the first step. So I say, what's going on here? You know what to do, but you're not doing it. And so that's what we do with the coaching is I bridge the gap between knowing what to do, or we have to retrain that sometimes, right? And getting the action plan, building the identity of who you are. And that's why I created this program, because a long time ago, I went through a program like that or similar, not quite as good, not to brag, but it changed my life. It put me on a completely different trajectory. I had to put in the work, obviously, because nothing in life is going to get, you're not going to get anything in life for free, right? Plus, if you don't work for it, you don't really appreciate it. That's kind of interesting, right? But that class changed me. It was a life transition class, and it changed me of a path of destruction, or we call the shadow archetypes, into the path of the light archetypes and real positive change. So that's why I created it. That's why I'm passionate about it. And that's why I create the programs, because I want to share it with you. I want you to see the same great results I've seen over my life. And that's the stage I'm in. This is the final thing. You work through this. I promise you that the archetypes, the work you're doing with this and the program I designed for you is going to dramatically change your life when you put the work into it. So just follow me for more. I'm not asking you to buy anything right now. Just follow my page, look for the tips. They decide, hey, I'm ready to start, because that's critical. I'm not going to work with you unless you're ready to start. You're actually willing to put in the work. Then let's go for it. See you on the page.